I think Ocho also took an L, right? In the boxing ring?
He did.
You think you learned from that? That man was
Nope.
not even close to what James Harrison's size.
Nope.
And they talking MMA, man. So I think we should put out, I should have brought some candles. We should have put out a prayer for Ocho's well-being. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, let's get ready to rumble. Not too soon? Too soon, right?
No. Right on time.
Right on time. Man, listen, bro, we might have another celebrity match. Except this time, Jake Paul's not involved.
Thank God.
No pay-per-view. No, actually, could be pay-per-view. We don't know yet. But bro, we're gonna have. I think you said it best. This is the Deebo versus Smokey. Is this the Deebo versus Smokey match?
Well, it's more like Deebo versus Ocho.
Right. But
Deebo, if for those who don't know, is what they're calling James Harrison. So if you haven't seen James Harrison, if you're not a big football fan, yeah, go watch. Just Google James Harrison workout videos. And you'll see what this man is about. I mean, pure muscle.
Bro, this guy's bicep is triple my thigh-set. That's how big this guy is, bro.
Bro, he's a monster.
He is truly a monster. And the fact that Ochocinco, and so let's set the stage. Both of these guys, right, with Shannon Sharp, Ochocinco, James Harrison, and I can't remember the fourth gentleman's name. They're all together.
Yeah, it was Joey Porter, I think, was there.
Okay, right. They're on the Radio Row.
Yep.
At the NFL Super Bowl. It's kind of, chopping it up, talking shit, how guys do. And, sometimes shit talking gets a little escalated, right? We like a little too much testosterone in the room, guys talking shit. Whatever. But then here's what I know: when I'm in a room and there's a guy that's 4 times my size, there's a limit. I know there's a line that I'm not gonna cross. I'm gonna toe it. I'm not gonna cross it. But Ocho said, nah, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna cross it, and I'm gonna make a spectacle out of it, bro. Ochocinco was calling James Harrison all sorts of words, telling him how you're gonna beat his ass and all sorts of things. And James, I know he was talking a little bit, but he's also quiet. And you know what really stood out to me? This man just sitting here like this, right? And when he's sitting like this, when a man's bicep flexes and you just sitting casually, bro, that tells you right there, that's the guy you don't want to mess with.
No, absolutely.
Because that means he's still active. He still works out in the gym, right? He didn't let go. And I don't know about Ocho, bro, but I think Ocho also took an L, right? In the boxing ring?
He did.
You think you learned from that? That man was
Nope.
not even close to what James Harrison's size.
Nope.
And they talking MMA, man. So I think we should put out, I should have brought some candles. We should have put out a prayer for Ocho's well-being in the upcoming weeks or whenever this fight's supposed to happen, But bro, what are your thoughts on this?
Man, at first I was like, this has got to be a work. That's what they call in wrestling, right? When it comes across so real, but everybody's in on it to try to make it real, right? I was like, this got to be a work. There's no way they're really going at it like this. But after it settled in, I was like, all right, the testosterone was definitely flowing. And I get it. We're having a conversation. I'll beat you, whatever. Ocho, he may have gotten his feelings a little bit. And decided that he was gonna call James out of his name. So specifically, I think where it escalated, where it got there, was when he called him the B word, right? It was,
yeah.
And I think once he called him out, I saw a follow-up interview where James Harrison and Deebo was talking to Ryan Clark and chanting from the pivot. And Ryan, who, of course, Ryan was a Steeler back then, former teammate,
right,
complimented James on his restraint. He said that's growth because he said, you let him call you that word in front of people, and he left in one piece. So that part, and then of course Channing jumped in and said, "He's the Deebo. Don't hit that low man. Don't hurt that low man. You gonna hurt that low man. Don't do it." That's the type of thing that escalated in the first place. I feel like Chad felt like he was being disrespected a little bit. Everybody's like, he's big and muscular. And I get what Chad was trying to say. He's like, look, he got to be conditioned for me though, right? Chad's going to be the better athlete in the fight, right? Sure. And I think Shannon was trying to set something up for August or something like that. But if they do actually fight and get in the ring, whatever it's MMA or boxing, he does have a point, right? You can have all the muscles, but you got to also be able to have the conditioning. However, comma,
Mm-hmm.
man, one good hit from James might be it. Like
That's
like,
all he needs.
That's all he needs. Whereas Chad, you're gonna have to wear him down, and you're gonna have to get in multiple licks before you get a chance to take him down. So I mean, I don't think there's.
All right, so let me ask you, who do you have?
See, I have it on like a scale. I have it like 75-25 in favor of Deebo. Because again, like Deebo just got to get that one good hit. Chad has to do a lot more, but there is a chance that he could like Harrison could wear out, and that Chad could stick him too. You know what I mean? Like cardio wise,
Sure.
There's some like I think I'm at like 75-25 in favor of Deebo right now.
Okay, man. All I see this is as a water pistol against the bazooka, right? You just got like these little. It's like pew 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 pew. You remember Mike Tyson's Punch Out?
Yes.
On Nintendo. It's that do right, and then Mike comes out, boom.
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
It's a wrap.
That's how I see it.
Okay. Well, this is one that I hope actually happens. Like I would legit be interested in it.
Yeah, for sure.
I just hope that Chad escapes with his life. So we'll go ahead and we'll see. Maybe Unk will be able to make it happen. And I'm sure that we'll all have our popcorn ready watching it. So
absolutely.
All right. Until next time. Appreciate y'all. Peace.